So I promised you a video on fasting. So I want to share some things with you, and I apologize because I'm going to be looking down at my notes because I want to make sure that I cover all of it. And this was actually taken from a video from Dr. Eric Berg, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard of him. Amazing gentleman who's quite censored now because he tries to speak truth like so many that are censored. So this is about what happens when you fast and why fasting is so important. And Dan from Dan's Cancer Story, he and I did a 3-day fast this past weekend, and we're going to start doing that more often. But I promised the viewers that were on our live when we broke our fast that I was going to do a video on fasting. So one of the most important things, and this is all quoted from Dr. Eric Berg, one of the most important things that you can do for your health is fasting. So, and we all know fasting is going without food. Some people are celebrating Ramadan right now, where they do a dry fast from sun up to sundown. They drink no liquid or food, and then at sundown they start eating, but they do that for 30 days. Some of the Catholic people right now are practicing Lent, where they don't fast, but they give up something that they enjoy eating or doing or drinking, whatever. So a lot of cultures do different types of fasts. But why is fasting important, according to Dr. Berg? It's more important, he said, than exercise, more important than what you eat. So when you fast, your body directly triggers amazing survival genes. And it's those survival genes that help you when you're like in a desert and you're just famished and you think you're going to die. Those survival instincts kick in. Those are those survival genes. Or when you're in the snow and your body starts getting cold and your survival gene starts kicking in to help your body. And Dean Hall, who I featured on my page, that helped him heal his leukemia from swimming in ice cold water that was like 38 to 40 degrees. The book, The Wild Cure, is amazing. So his survival genes kicked in, and scientifically they were explaining that he cured his leukemia because of being in cold water and his cells just activating to try to keep him warm, and his constant movement of swimming. It was amazing how that worked together to help with his leukemia. Also, he said that every part of your body, when you start fasting, starts to improve. Because we used to live in a time where we ate to live, but now we live to eat, and we're grazing all day long. We eat breakfast, we have snacks, and we eat lunch, and we have more snacks, and we eat dinner, then we have more snacks after that. And your body was not meant to eat that much like we're doing now. And what it's doing is it's overtaxing your pancreas, it's overtaxing your liver, it's overtaxing your whole body. And so he said that when we start eating so much, our pancreas, that's providing these enzymes to break down our foods and to give insulin to our body to break down the protein and the carbs and all of that we're eating, after a while our pancreas just stops functioning, and it stops giving those enzymes that insulin, and then we become insulin resistant. And that's when we start getting diabetes, we start having heart problems, we start having a whole slew of things. But our body fights for us for years. And then after a while, it just starts breaking down. And that's when you start having so many issues. Fasting helps repair the pancreas because you're giving it a rest and you are allowing it to just kind of repair itself, because our bodies, like I keep telling you, was designed to repair and to heal itself, but we have to give it the right environment. And so one of the things he said is over time is, like I said, you become insulin resistant. So fasting helps to repair so much of that because it relaxes your entire digestive system because you're not eating. He said the best fast is 18 hours, intermittent fasting for 18 hours. From 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. is when you should be eating. When you get up in the morning, he says you're not really hungry. It's just we're so automatically used to, oh, we got to have breakfast, we got to eat. But your body just got through fasting all night while you were sleeping. So allow your body to continue in that fast until you're actually hungry. And that'll come about 11 o'clock or so. And I noticed that with me. I don't have my cup right now because I was drinking my soursop tea. But I noticed I don't get hungry till about noon. And then I want to eat something. So he said the best fast is an 18-hour intermittent fast every day. One of the things that's going to happen is not only will it start repairing your pancreas, but it will also start reducing inflammation in your body. And we know that inflammation causes a lot of our illnesses that we have now. Fasting helps your body makes more antioxidants. So when you fast, your body, because it's not worried about processing food, it starts making more antioxidants, which helps with your cells. It helps with your oxidated stress that we put on the cells. And we all know that healthy cells is a healthy body, right? He says if you fast for 2 days, which is called prolonged fasting, you start creating autophagy in your body, and it clears out your bad cells and it creates brand new cells. If you go for 3 days like Dan and I did, then that stimulates all your stem cells, and it's a powerful thing against fighting cancer. So it starts killing off those cancer cells. So fasting is an amazing thing to do. If you can't fast prolong for a while, start with just skipping one meal. If you eat 3 meals a day, start eating 2. If you eat 2 meals a day, start eating 1. And then have your nuts and your healthy things, in between when you're hungry. But start letting your body get used to fasting, and you will see the difference it starts making in your body. Fasting is, like Dr. Berg says, one of the most important things that you can do for your health, if not the most important thing. I love you. God loves you so much, and He created us to heal.